Oh, this is so awkward now because my bottom. Oh, Jesus. Choking, man. My bottom left monitor is still screwed. So, and obviously my two top monitors are like folded outward, so I can barely see them. So, it is a bit of a pain having to read chat and stuff. So, I might be a bit slow reading questions, but I will try and stay. Ooh, that's a good. No way. Ooh, that is a good video. Dario CEO. Homozy, that guy who debated Gary Economics, Stephen Bartlett, and that woman. Ooh, that'd be a good one to watch.
Hormuz is a fucking bitch, to be honest.
Hey, bro. Oh, I've started reading. I've got $100 million leads and then $100 million offers as well. Started reading the offers one.
What's that about? The marketing stuff and business?
Yeah. It's how to like. One's basically selling stuff, and one's like, well, one's selling a product, one's selling a service type thing.
All right, I'm gonna read that too. Alex Hormozy, I think he's Iranian. I don't know. Originally came from, but I think he's Iranian. Yeah.
I think he's something like that. I don't know exactly, but
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just send this out. Market. Send a mention. Right, okay, there we go. We're good to go. YouTube chat open. Boom. Hello, Gimo. Hello. It's been a while since we spoke. You may have been in the last live stream, actually. Never mind. I don't actually know. I've forgot. Right, okay, so let's go over last week. Right. Let's just talk some... Oh, shit, I don't even have my lights. Ta-da. So... Obviously, I took the trade last week that hit stop loss. 1 second, let me get the full setup so you guys can see. Shit, no, it wasn't even last week. Oh my god, my memory's shit. Never mind, that was the UJ trade from the week before. Never mind. It was this one we took. Okay, never mind. Well, right, okay, so last week there was I'm pretty sure 2 decent gold trades, and I didn't take both of them. One I kind of missed, and one I just didn't take. No, I didn't take a trade, never mind, I'm tripping. I'm trying to remember what the fuck happened. Did you know? Okay, right, that is crazy. Let's go over, here we go. So, we had... What's the date? Okay. I'm on 4 hour here. 1 sec. So we had on the Monday was the 61 fib and $75 psych. So that was this one. There we go. No, right. Okay. There we go. So this was the first trade. This one here, 61 fib, $75 psych, decent move in, but that was cancelled because, as you can see, missed by, well no, it missed by, I think it was this, missed by pretty much 30 and did a 100 pip move, basically. Yeah, I'm not then taking that. It was a far miss, which is a bit of a reach, but for me, no, that's done. So that was, I know it's even less, 22 pips and did 100 pips. And then we had that secondary miss, which was, let's have a look at this. Pretty sure it was the fib, 38 fib and a level, again, missed and did the move. So that was 2 gold misses last week. I'm pretty sure majority of you guys had both of those trades as well. But there was a few... but there's a few trades, right? So I'm like being super, basically what I'm saying, I'm being a bitch right now. I need to be more aggressive with the data collection and testing a few new things. For example, like the big moves in on gold or the psych levels. I just need to collect some data. That's what I need to do. I feel like it's kind of a bit of FOMO though at the same time. Because I'm seeing other people take trades and I'm like, shit, should I have taken that trade? Was that a good trade? And I know I shouldn't be doing that, but because I'm not taking many trades at the minute, yeah, I've been a bit distracted. I've been working on strategies and the marketing stuff, so my head isn't 100% in trading. But because I've been doing that, obviously I've been missing a few trades and I've not been taking as many trades. And now it's weird. I'm kind of getting a bit of FOMO when other people are taking trades. What I need to do is basically I need to collect some data on, for example, $50 move in, psych level, and just see if it works and trust the data. I think I just need to rely back on the data, but because I haven't been doing much data collection, my confidence is a bit like here and there. So what I need to do is recollect data, forward testing, and maybe even a bit of back testing to prove that the data is, the data is right, the levels work or fib work or whatever it is, and then I'm chilling. I think everyone's the same. As soon as you haven't taken a trade in like 2-3 weeks, you start doubting yourself, you start doubting the strategy, and it fucks you up. And right now, I'm not bothered about that UJ loss. That is what it is. I'm honestly not bothered. I think I'm 3% down on Alpha Capital, 3.5%, which isn't the end of the world. It's not that bad at all. But it's crazy, like how much FOMO you get after literally like some people it's even a week or 2 weeks of no trades, and you just want to take a trade. Like I get an absolute adrenaline rush when I'm in a trade because I bloody don't take any. What do you think of getting your bias out of ChatGPT? Fundamental bias maybe, but apart from that, I wouldn't. Technical bias, no chance. ChatGPT's data is always wrong. Like it's always back and forth. I tried doing it to input data into Google Sheets and it never got it accurately. It was terrible. So maybe a general fundamental bias, sure. But apart from that, I wouldn't do anything else. Why did you miss the gold 61? This one, it was literally just a normal miss. This one here. Draw the fib. That was it. I didn't want to use this fib because that was way too big. I wasn't having a 90, 100 pip stop loss. So instead I went a bit aggressive and used that one. Because yeah, that one, there was no chance I was covering a level. Because obviously the level goes all the way here. So entering on first confluence plus covering that level would have required, a big stop loss. And I don't really like that. I'd rather go for the more conservative entry, which was this one. That aligned more with the level as well. Because I see the level as that. That's my area of interest. So there was no chance I was entering before the actual level / wick. So yeah, that's the reason I missed that. And then obviously the break retest, I'm guessing everyone missed that. Apart from that, did anyone have any other trades on gold? Fuck no, we'll just go through normal pairs. We'll go through normal pairs first. Okay, so Euro Aussie dollar, I'm guessing no one had a trade. Absolute boring. Not looking for that anymore. That's it. I'm not really that bothered. Maybe this one with time or alignment. Oh, to be fair, there is some okay trades now on this. Let's get that. Timing or alignment. Yep. This one now has the EMA. So I am happy to go for that. That's the level there. 100 EMA. So that is a valid trade no matter what. Let's move that up. There we go. So that's the 100 EMA. This one with time or alignment. In case it helps them break even for the past 3 weeks. Thank you. It does help, Ruben. Thank you. Yeah, so that's it. So this one, valid trade, 100 EMA. This one, valid trade with time or alignment. And then again up here, time or alignment. So that is basically the plan for EA. We'll ping an alert there as well. Euro NZD. Did anyone take this? Lytix, did you take this or anyone else or Cena? I'm guessing not, because that price action into the level was horrible. Wasn't too nice. Don't know what I was looking for on that. Now what do we have? We have technically... Have you breached a high? This is a weird one. So yes, we've crushed a candle close, but it's not breached a wick. I don't know. You'd say equal high. Because normally I want a candle close above the wick. So I honestly don't know. Either way, let's just see if it's a fib. It's not a fib anyway. I will happily just go for this with time and alignment anyway. So, yep, let's whack that on there. Time and alignment with that one, and then this one is the 50 fib. Let me just double check the box to see if it's actually drawn accurately. Yeah, it is. Okay, and that's drew to that bottom wick. Yeah, that's cool. So we have the 50 fib there, and then time and alignment with the top one. That's just normal procedure. That's fine. This could end up getting the EMA as well. So that is your entity. There's nothing much more to that, to be honest. This one with time and alignment, yeah, that's fine as well. We just need a decent breach of this. I'll add that. Need good breach of below. Cool. GA. This is nice. I like this. The price action on GA has been absolutely terrible. I'm guessing no one took a trade. If you did, I don't have a clue what you're taking. First, I mean, I'm not going to take that with time and alignment because they're so close. I'm literally just going to take this 61 fib. I'll probably enter midway. You could probably, to be honest, you could actually enter around this first level, to be honest. You could enter at that first level if you wanted to. I'll ping an alert on top of that, but that looks nice. 61 fib, sell, completely fine with that. And regarding buyers, this is no longer lining up. You do have this level, but again, that's what you're doing. Okay, nice. You're going for that first entry. I mean, you've got plenty of room to cover. It's only 23 pips, so even if you went 50 stop loss, you're still giving. You can even go 40 stop loss if you're a bit risky. Do you ever think you'd be profitable with just one-to-one every high and low? I reckon so, yeah. Obviously, you need to know what stop loss take profit to use, but I reckon so, yeah. But it's dependent on the move in. I don't think you could, I mean, I don't know. Like if you, let's say it was only tech driven market, there was no fundamentals. And then secondary, you cancelled misses. So if it came close and then did a reversal. So every decent move in that isn't fundamentally driven, I reckon so. But yeah, that's what I do. But obviously on FX, it's a little bit slow. When you enter one-to-one, you're at a 50% win rate. So break even. No, do you mean you need a 50% win rate to be break even? What you're saying is above a 50% and you're profitable, right? That's what you're trying to say, I'm guessing. But if you randomly enter a one-to-one, you're a 50% chance. I mean, if you're just looking at... yeah, I guess. I guess so, yeah. If you're just looking at the number and no outside... Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. If price moved randomly, then yeah. If like nothing influenced price, then yeah, it'd be a 50-50 chance. But obviously price is pushed by everything, so it's not a 50% chance. It's the random walk theory. I don't know if you've seen that. It says like all charts are like kind of predetermined and you just move. It's a random walk. So based on that, then yeah, it's a 50-50 chance. I'm pretty sure that's what the random walk theory is. Let's ChatGPT this shit. Sec. ChatGPT 5. Yeah. Okay, I ain't reading all that. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, cool. I was kind of right. But yeah, anyway, that's GA for this. I don't know. This management's a bit ugly, but I think this one is going to end up lining up with the EMA, to be honest. So I'm just going to keep this here and see what happens. But I think this is going to be the EMA, and I'll go for that. But then I'll need a decent breach. This is okay, but I need a decent breach of this. GN. What on earth is that price action? Just this entire zone on GN is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, what the hell is that? I'm not going for anything here. I'm just waiting for the top level. And then we have this as well. I'm not going to mark that out. I don't want to. GJ. This was another trade that I should have taken, but I actually missed. As in, I didn't see it. So this was a good trade. It was the break retest. Decent. Oh shit, no, I didn't take it because the fib didn't line up. That's what it was. Okay, never mind. Yeah, nothing else aligned. You need to go over the Nicky squeeze. I'll have a look. Okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, because I think Tux was looking at that 38 fib one. But anyway, yeah, this was as you can see, worked really nicely. I mean, obviously it depends on how early I would have entered. I doubt I would have actually got tapped into that, to be fair. I would have went before 0.9. I would have got tapped into that. That would have worked. But yeah, there was no fib, so it is what it is. We can't really even look at that. What website do you backtest? I just backtest on ChatGPT. Can you show the cool animations again? I don't know where my OBS is. Where is it? You ready? Boom. Boom. Shit, the other one doesn't work though. Normally my camera like it goes over to the other side, but yeah, well. Hello, is this live also in your Discord? Yes, it is. Yeah, that's the main place I answer questions and get questions and people hop in and stuff. Yeah, and the Discord is free. No promo, but the Discord is completely free. We don't sell anything. It's been free for, well, technically we used to have a premium, but apart from that, had it for what? How old is the Discord? Jesus, I think it's 5 years old now. Let's see. 2020, 6th of June 2020. Damn. It is over 5 years old. I had a premium. Yeah, technically in 2023 we had a premium. We had like a bunch of analysts, so it wasn't just me. It was me and like 3 other analysts, and we all did like a weekly live stream. It was actually good for the money, to be fair, but then I just stopped it. Literally did it, I think, for 2 months, and I was like, nah, this isn't really for me. And I couldn't really promote a free side and a premium side of the community at once. I didn't really like it, so I just got rid of it. I will take this. That is a nice level, but it needs to be breach of this previous zone. Come on, move out the way. There we go. Breach of this, and I will go for it. I don't know what you guys are looking at with this, but that is nice. This one, oh shit, wait, I'll take that with time and alignment as well. Never mind. Timing or alignment, I'll go for that. New to your channel, thanks. I'll be going there. Appreciate you sharing free stuff. I'm new to trading. Nice. I don't really have much beginner content. We do have like a little free Forex course. It's nothing crazy. I'd recommend just going to Baby Pips. If you're a completely new trader, go here, whack on this, go to learn Forex, and this goes through like the very, very basics, and just watch a few YouTube videos as well. And then once you know the basics, then you can start learning my strategy. I am currently doing a a full strategy run through basically on my Instagram. Well, not my personal, but if you go to MCR Trading, right here. So I've only just started it, but it's kind of perfect timing. So I'm levels, wicks, and I'll go through absolutely everything. Everything to do with my strategy, every concept, every thing I put together. So that's on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah. So that's about it on GJ. Not really looking for anything else there. Yeah, let's move that down so we can actually catch that trade. That would be nice. Yeah, that's it. UJ, hell nah. Are we still taking that? Yeah, of course we are. That is still completely valid. I mean, the box is a bit off, but that is definitely valid. I just need a good breach of these lows. That's still a 200 pip move in. Yeah, I'll happily take that. So we got the 61 fib. Isn't exactly accurately drawn, but that'll do. So 61 fib. If not, take that with breach previous. And then we also have this one. Let me just check if that's a fib or not. Let's see. No, of course it isn't, because that's a 61. Never mind. Yeah, that's about it. Apart from that, I would take this again. 400. I would take that with just timing or alignment. I'd rather use this for alignment and take something else, but it's nice. And then lastly, we have gold. Lytix, what is your gold fundamental analysis, dude? Your fundamental gold outlook. Where is gold going? We have been stuck in this weird range for a while, and it's been topping out about 3.5k. 3.4 to 3.50-ish to 3.5. It has been stuck there since Trump came in. That is the clearest sign of no driver. Or is the market waiting for something? Ooh. Is the market waiting for rate cuts? Trump to sort out Powell and then cut rates, and then we see gold up. Ooh. I still believe more upside. I mean, I think Trump getting rid of Powell is kind of inevitable, and I think we're going to see that within, I reckon, the next 2 months. And then if so, then obviously it's going to instantly get on those cuts. And then I think that'll be the driver. When is Powell out of the Fed? I've seen Trump has been doing some dodgy stuff, appointing new... Wait, the point is no matter what the Fed chair there is, the market is gone pricing the risk in the US market. Cuts won't fix anything. You don't think they'll drive, like temporarily drive gold though? I know they're kind of pricing in already that it's going to happen, because it's going to happen. But I think that's going to drive gold past 3.5. Yield's going to blow out. Oh god, that's a interesting term, mate. I haven't really looked at yields. Oh shit, they did take a dump, didn't they? God damn. When is Powell finishing? Oh, I don't have a clue. I do not know. Lytix, do you know that one? When is Fed Powell done? Here it is. Is that a 1 hour level? That is a 1 hour level. That is a dusty 1 hour level. I ain't looking at that. I'm looking at that though, and I'm looking at that. Never mind. 6 months from now. Okay. There's no point really doing much analysis on gold. Obviously 4 hour, I trade them the exact same. So level and a fib or level and a breach. And as you can see, none of those line up with fibs. This one does actually. Ooh, that's not exactly the nicest, but yeah, technically lines up. But it's probably just going to break the high anyway. Yeah. So that's 61 fib. That's fine. And apart from that, I'm looking at the 1 hour for the rest of the stuff. Let's do this. That is actually tiny. Okay, never mind. So yeah, if it's clean on the 1 hour, I'll take it as a 1 hour trade. If not, I'll take it as a 4 hour trade. 1 hour, obviously I go 1 to 1.5, so it looks like this. Bit nicer. 40 pip stop loss, 60 pip take profit. 4 hour normally goes 60-60, maybe 70-70. So yeah, that is literally it. That is full market outlook. That is very boring. Holy shit. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna carry on with the fund a bit for a little while. Just because why not? Because that was very fast. Also, look how cute I am. Did a little podcast. That was what I did with Equity Edge the other day. And if you guys, I mean, of course you guys, well, I don't know actually. You guys know Ollie, the analyst. I also invited him down and he came down and did a debate with Ryan. So Ryan is a big institutional trader, well, ex-institutional trader. It's not out yet. It'll be probably out in the next 2 weeks or so. I'll send it in, don't worry. I'll let you guys know. But this was actually a very good podcast. Because I mean, if you look at his LinkedIn, I'll show you. He is a real trader. One sec. Here you go. This is Ryan. As you can see, started as a runner, 2002, then an energy trader for 8 years, then derivatives, head of risk management, risk manager, then a market maker, and then he's now started his own software company, which is this, which is here you go, log in, ta-da, oh god, yeah, it's this. Shit, that's loud. And you can have like all the different news things and stuff. But yeah, that's about it really. It's cool. And you can add like anything you want. So there's all these different things. Politics, different feeds. You can add literally anything you want. It's pretty cool to be fair. Look, there's a lot of shit. All these different things. It's cool. Yeah. I swear real traders are all nonchalant. They all look so chill. Yeah, they are. He's got some crazy stories though. My camera's gonna die. Nice. Crazy stories of like his best trade was like very decent 6 figures. Am I still alive on YouTube? No, I'm not. Let me just turn my camera off for a minute. Yeah, very good 6 figures. Yeah. P percentage L isn't. What do you mean? Sorry. But anyway, yeah. It was a good podcast. We talked about like, you know, the typical like institutional questions of like, what actually is a market maker? Do you hunt our stop losses? He's like how he actually got into the institutional world of trading, all that stuff. Very interesting things, and a lot on the psychology, because obviously if you think psychology for us is difficult, imagine when you're managing millions for a firm, and if you don't hit certain like KPIs, you get in trouble, all this stuff. Hell no. Percentage is the only fair measure. Yeah, no, that's true. See you later, Gimo. Have fun, man. Right, I'm just gonna. That is pretty much the analysis done. That was a quick, easy one with no hassle. Nikki, you want me to go over what the Nikki squeeze? I'll have a look. What are you talking about? Just this move in general? Bro, is that the last time I updated it? No. Are you talking Friday was up 3%? Bro, what am I doing here? Was I trading it? I don't even know. That is a big move. I'm guessing JPYX is down. Yeah, nothing crazy. See you later, Anon, trader. Go on, Litex.
No, I just made it word up. I was just referring to the 3%. There's not like putting it in ChatGPT. I think won't give you.
Oh right, okay.
Anything.
Why is it so strong at the minute?
Well, fairly, I don't really know any. It's like it's deeply correlated to ES. I said it already in MCR chat. If you compare them, it's nearly identical. It's
Interesting.
Just like
here we go. Let's see if this can.
It's trending way more. Like you can see it already on the chart when J2, when Nikki is moving, it's like moving so much.
What's it called? What else could it be called? I mean, that's close, right? No, 400. He's oh, there we go. Oh, is it not going to update? How many lots would you take per trade? It's completely different, man. Every asset you trade has different contract sizes. So what you need to do is use this, and basically you put what pair you're trading, your stop loss, your account size, and how much you want to risk. And then that'll calculate what lots. So your enter D, 40 pips, 1% risk, 25. You click calculate, done. There you go. It'll tell you. Because if I change this, oh shit, if I change this to CAD Swiss, as you can see, completely different. If I change it to gold, completely different. So you can't use a set lot size for, I mean, I guess that probably changed the stop loss size quite a bit, but anyway, it's completely different. So you need to use a lot size calculator. Let's see if I refresh this, will it come up? There we go. And let's do a full report. Let's see. If I'm using 0.3 lots per trade on gold, what's your opinion on it? I can't give an opinion. If you're using a 1 pip stop loss, that's completely different to a 50 pip stop loss. There is no. That's like I don't even know what to compare that to. But you shouldn't be doing that. You need to be checking it per trade. Unless you're using the exact same stop loss, 30 pips, right? Okay. Here we go. Let's see. God damn, wait, no. Okay, so that's how much you're risking. Guessing your account's in USD. So you're risking about almost 4% a trade. Is that on a funded account or a personal? If that's on a funded, you're going to blow it tomorrow. If that's on a personal, you're probably also going to blow it. That's a bit too much. You should be risking max 2%. Max. You should be risking more than that. Unless you'd purposely doing a high risk account and you're trying to flip it. Then sure, go 5% risk or 10% risk, but there's a high chance you're going to blow it. Obviously, that's why it's a flip account. But if you trade in a personal, I mean, I'm risking 3%, but that's because I've got a decent win rate and whatever. And I have the data to back up my trades and I'm confident, but I wouldn't risk more than 2%. Hello, Usman. Welcome. Hope you okay, man. My camera's gonna die again. My camera has died again. Right, let's oh fuck, I just got rid of it. Sorry. Let's see the reason for Nikki. Bro, is that accurate? Past month. No, we need to look past, like... There we go. Past 3 months. It's basically saying trade negotiations and GDP growth. There's no chance. That's apparently so, I don't know. No, I'm
That's so
underfunded, but I'm
late
trying to
to
flip it to 50 within 2 months. That isn't going to work. One sec. He's on a 25k funded account and wants to flip it to 50k in 2 months.
Okay, buddy.
If you did that, you'd be one of the best funded traders in the world. Like, I've been trading for 5 years, okay? And I've worked with prop firms and I know the space quite a bit. You would be the best funded trader in the world, by far, if you did that. If you doubled the account in 2 months, I've never seen that before, unless it's like a mass weird event where everyone, I don't know. That's not possible. Maybe if you flipped it from 25 to 30, even that is insane. That's what, 20% in 2 months? That's pff. If you could do 2% in 2 months, I'd be impressed. Oh, that's not me being a dick. That's actually good. That's not going to happen. But it's just a bit iffy. I got most of my mates telling me it's too much. That's why I asked. Yeah, that's silly. And risk. Do you understand what prop firms are and how they work? Do you know that there's a 5% daily drawdown limit? And there's a 10% max drawdown limit. So if you lose 3 trades, you're done. Account's gone. And if you lose 1 trade and it does a bit of extra drawdown because of spread, or you lose 2 trades in a day, your account's done. That's it. That's not risk management you do not understand. Because there is no management there by the sounds of it. Started on Tuesday, I've already made 2% on the account. Got 5 big trades. That doesn't mean anything. Cool. That literally does not mean anything at all. You made 2% in a week. Next week you'll lose 8%. The week after you make 4%. The week after you make 6. Then you lose 10. Then you lose 20. Then you'll gain 5. Then you'll gain 8. Just because you made 2% this week does not mean, okay, I'm going to make 2% a week for the next 2 months. Trading doesn't work like that. There is no guarantee. Once you have 6 months of data and then you can work out an average, sure. But yeah, no, it's... Okay, Lytix.
Yes.
Let's add some points to this bastard. So, realistically, neither of us are going to input all the data, are we?
What do you mean, which data?
Like, right, so for example, USD. All right, you have like GDP, manufacturing PMI, services PMI. We're not going to put the data, are we? The past six reports. Well, are we going to like realistically update it each time a new piece comes out? What do you reckon?
I don't know if it's necessary. The point is you need so much data. Did you see the picture I sent in?
Yeah, but like, see you later, Cena. Thanks for opening, man. But like, obviously you need to know, because what I want to be able to do is look at this and go, okay, GDP is up, PMI is up, services is down, retail sales is up. Okay, economy sector is doing good. The economy is growing. If I just have I could obviously just put the current data, but that wouldn't tell me anything. It wouldn't tell me if it's grown the past 3 months, if it's gone down. You know what I mean? So I'd have to then use like Forex Factory or something to then analyze each thing. You get me?
Yeah, but I think it's too much, like, it's...
You reckon it's too much work, like...
No, it's not too much in the depth. Like, you need more. For example, for GDP
as in more
data,
than 6
you need,
months.
like, the personal income, the personal outflows, that's mainly what you need.
But do you need that? Like, do you really need that? If you can see GDP is growing, then GDP is growing. You don't need to then see, like, all the different subsectors. Like, is that really going to make a difference in your summary?
But when GDP is, like not growing, but, like, being neutral or getting a bit worse, then you need the smaller data to check what is dragging the GDP down. That's the whole point of it. Basically, what...
Yeah, but I feel like we're going too deep there. I feel like we've got to start small and then go deep. Because if you're looking at all these tiny little subsections right now, it's going to be way too overwhelming. Because if you're looking at GDP, all the different PMIs, retail sales, PPI, CPI, and all the subsectors to each one, hell no. That's way too much to look at to make a summary. I just want to have like a general summary for each currency and the 3 subsectors that make up that one summary. I don't want to then go even more in depth, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for the
it's like
this is enough.
Because like just what's doable, because obviously you could go to all those subsectors, but then when you're doing, let's say, a weekly summary or every 2 weeks you update your summary, would you then go through all those tiny subsectors? I wouldn't.
I don't know. The point is, it's a bit unfair. That, like, when you have, for example, the fucking Bloomberg, you have, like, the monthly GDP calculations and everything.
Oh yeah, you have everything, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's life, man. Unless you got to pay 25 grand, we can go halves. I'm okay though.
Basically, I'm getting them for 110 capital flows posting them. But yeah.
Are you still gonna continue that subscription?
I think I'm gonna do it. I don't know.
You're gonna do it? Damn!
I'm floating 8% PNL on my
Okay.
personal, just by, like, getting his view and, like, understanding it and then taking action based on that. Like, for example, I'm in that S&P long that he, like, explained why that is the play.
Yeah.
And I'm up, like, 3% or something. But it's basically,
you know what,
paying itself for right now.
I get you. You know what I might do? I might just have, for like the past reports, I might just have a link that links you straight to, like, I'll just have like the current. No, what do I do?
The question is, what do you get from the GDP? You see, okay, GDP is...
But it's not, like, you get, okay, you can see, let's say, over the past 6 months, GDP is slowly inclined. It's gone up. And then you can see PMI has gone up, and serve PMI has gone up, and retail sales has gone down. Then from that, you can then do a summary based on economic growth. Because obviously you can't just make, based on the economy, well, based on like GDP, you can't make an overall summary of the economy just from GDP. Because if GDP is up but all these are down, then what does that mean? I don't know right now, but I'll learn. What I'll do, rather than having to input all these different data points, I'm just going to have a link to, I don't know, a chart that has like Forex Factory where you can see the previous, like, if I go calendar, where's GDP? So like you can do this. Oh, that is horrible.
At this point, just use the one I sent you. This Forex Factory is even worse. What the fuck? I think Fred has as well one.
So then if I was to like do that. Fuck.
put a photo in? I don't know. But
No, because then you've got to update the photo every time.
Yeah.
I think that's not bad though, because then you can just go to this and have a look. Unless there's... Oh, here we go. Here we go. No way. Ah! What? That didn't do it. Full details. So you're saying...
But you could like...
Oh, there we go.
Just use this for like getting the view and using the Excel that I send or something to like...
Oh, no, I like this. This will work. Because then I can literally go to it, go on it, and go, okay. Stagnant, dropped the past 2 months. We've seen a nice retracement. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll just get the link for each one. So I could maybe just have... I'll just have the current data, and then I'll have a link to all the other things. Because I can update the current one, that's easy enough. I'm happy with that. And then this obviously automatically updates, and you technically have this as well.
But the thing that I have is, how much is this gonna help in the end? I don't... Like,
We'll see.
You can find out what regime we're in basically by like seeing if we have growing GDP or falling and how is inflation doing.
Yeah.
But you still need then the more in-depth view, like why is GDP not growing? How is inflation looking? Like 1 year inflation swaps.
But do you reckon you need all that to actually make a generalized summary?
That's the question, what you want to achieve with the fundamental, like the thing that
It's
I
just
found
like,
out,
I want to understand the 3 different... These are... Do you agree these are the 3 main sectors? There's nothing else, right? These are the 3 main sectors for each economy.
I would say economic and growth.
Labor market, of course. Economic growth.
Labor market.
What, sorry?
Economic and growth is labor market or not?
I don't... I wouldn't say so. Labor market is just employment, then people working. Economy is like goods and services.
The growth. If you
What,
have,
sorry?
If you have less people working, less people getting an income, you have less people spending, which is lower GDP. That's the point of, like, that's what I got from. I don't know if that is.
Hmm.
I know that he is splitting it into GDP, inflation, and liquidity. That's his dream.
And liquidity?
Yeah.
What part does that cover?
Try to find it.
Hmm.
Liquidity thing, I didn't even really understand this. Like, yes. It's a bit weird. Did you read all his... Did you try to read the free sector on this site?
No, I read 2 of them so far. I'm gonna actually read them though, don't worry. I'm gonna update this and then
You can't read it. I tell you, it's too much.
no, I'm gonna, because I was doing this with, like, if you look, right, let me show you my emails. Watch this. I have a separate section on my email for it. And I subscribe to like a shit ton of newsletters, all fundamental based, every single one. And I'm going to start reading through these as well. But I used to read through, like, I'd pick 2 each morning. Every morning I'd just click 2 of these and I'd read each one. And then any of like the terminology I didn't understand, I'd then learn.
For example, look at this. Look at just this fucking article. Just scroll. Just scroll.
Wait, oh.
Oh, wait.
I don't have the. Oh, here we go.
No,
Damn.
not. Wait. Yeah, these crazy. No, wait. Is it paid as well? What? I can show you how it looks for me.
Yeah, go for it.
Basically, you have this.
What's that? Yep.
You have the introduction, and then you have like all the resources where he gets the information from.
Huh.
And then you have him explaining all this stuff.
Yeah, no, thank you.
And that's one. Look, that's one out of these.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But this could help.
Did you end up watching this guy? This FX Evolution?
Yeah, I watched some videos of him. Like,
I thought his were
kept
good.
watching him.
But again, I had to ChatGPT some stuff to understand, but I liked his stuff. I've not been watching it, but his stuff
What
was
is
good.
the capital flow? I think he's brainwashing me.
He's brainwashing you.
Yeah, I don't know. When I watch these YouTube things now, it's like it's too obvious what he's saying. He's like just looking at the data and explaining it, but what's in the data is already in the price. Basically, you get in fundamentals you get paid for taking uncertainty, and that's the alpha in fundamentals. That's where you get your returns from. That you take the risk, and that's what all these
Interesting.
articles are about. But still, fucking long way to go. Like it's so much.
Hmm.
But I think understanding like yield curves and all that stuff is the most important thing for now.
Yields is the most OP one, for sure.
Yeah.
Understanding that is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm happy with this. I think this is gonna
This
actually help.
100% is gonna help.
What's that?
It's 100% gonna help. Like, even if you just look at the data, it's gonna help. Like,
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to fucking jiggle this shit now.
and the point is why I'm a bit scared is because he's saying in all his articles that economics is like easy, but FX economics are the hardest.
Ah,
Like, but I don't really know why.
that's not too good.
For FX, you need to have a clear understanding of the fundamental value and expected returns of each asset. Yeah, okay, no.
Current data. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, yeah, I think this works. I think this fucking works. Summary. Are you really gonna do a summary? Yeah, I am. I could do a summary. Let's do
What are
this.
you gonna summarize in there?
I do not know yet. Oh shit, this is... Fuck, let's just add one below. Oh.
Can you update it later? Like you can make it bigger? Or could I see it?
Wait, what? Sorry?
Can you update it later so you can make it bigger?
Yeah. You can add you just add a row. Give me 2 secs. There we go. Right. Okay, there we go. Now I don't have to... Oh, there we go. That's so much easier. However, I feel like we don't need. There we go. That's easier. Shit. Okay, I'm going to have to do that after. Nice. Easy. Okay, that's cool. I'm excited to get locked in with fundamentals again. It is fun. I think we should, like, once I'm actually locked in with it, I think doing those oh wait, your prediction.
Yeah.
Where did it end up?
I think DXY and gold were a bit right, but the S&P
Wait, what was
one,
the
like
date?
the stocks one,
It was on the 3rd.
for my like defense, I went long
No
gold.
defense. Come on.
I went long S&P on Tuesday.
You said, okay, so here we go. All right. Let's get a little triple thing up right now. Okay. You said we had gold, DXY, and we also had equities. What are you talking about, equities? What's the main equities?
US 500, Russell.
Okay. Just so it's fair, you know. Ah, shit, let me wait, how do you come on, where is it? Fuck, I forgot which one it is. Ah, here. No.
What do you want to do?
So it syncs like when I zoom in.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
I forgot where it is. I thought it was her. Interval crosshair. Oh, fuck it anyway. So it was on the 3rd. So gold, yeah, finished up.
A bit.
$40. No, like $40. In $40 is up. DXY continues to drop. Nothing crazy, but if we look
It was
on
all
the
choppy
daily,
this weekend anyways. A bit choppy.
it dropped a little bit. And then equities,
not
this is the only thing you were wrong with.
Yeah, but that's the point. Like, I switched my view because of the thingy, the explanation from the capital flow guy.
Mm. So it was a dollar-driven week, right? If dollar finished down and equities and gold were up, surely that's dollar-driven. Because that's normally how correlations work. If equities and gold are in the same direction, usually it's dollar doing the dirty work. Am I right? Oh no.
I don't know.
No.
Great.
Great.
It was in all, like, just every equity pumped this week. Like, I think Russell was a bit down. As I said, Nikki was pumping as well because of ES.
Alright, we can delete this and then duplicate.
Bitcoin is pumping now as well. Bitcoin going up again.
Oh, I saw Ethereum pumped as well. Now I need the links to every single one of these. USD, let's go. Oh, which CPI do you do? What is the difference? I don't even know what the difference is. I know it's year on year, month on month, obviously, but
Year on year is
So core versus CPI. Oh, excluding food and energy. Oh, no, I'll just do CPI. Yeah, that's cool. So then this. Oh, wait, no, I need to go in order, really, don't I? Oh, mate. So that just goes straight to... Nice. No, oh, it goes blue if I changed it. Okay, that'll work. PPI. Boom.
Let's hope the CPI print is good this week.
Employment claims. By any chance, do you fancy helping?
What?
Oh wait, no, I'm not doing it for... I guess I'm going to add every currency because you're not going to exactly use it, but... No, it's alright, I'll do it, don't worry, it's all good.
If you need any help, let me know. I'm just here sitting around.
Tail sales. I mean, I'll share access if you want, so you can help just plug in the fucking Forex factory
I think
things.
you're gonna go crash out.
You are?
I think you're gonna go crash out. If it's not like, I don't know, you're very straightforward on your actions on your tables.
I'm very straightforward with my actions on my tables. What?
You're geeked in on your fucking how it looks.
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to see my Notion all over the place. Everything.
Yeah, look, I was let me show you the Notion. I was doing it on Notion originally. So I had it again separated.
Holy geek.
And then I'd have PMI, and then I was gonna have another bit where I'd actually put a summary and GDP and then inflation and then labor markets, and then I'd have a general summary, but I was like, hell no, this is messy as hell. I just want it so I can just see it. Ding, ding, ding. I can see the 3 summaries, and from those 3 summaries, I make my big summary. That's so much easier.
I think you can get thread data as well in, but it's very complicated, I think.
I'll have a research. For now, this is fine.
Yeah.
What else do I need? Average hourly earnings. I saw that that's quite important, but I don't know if... Oh, fuck it. May as well add it now, right?
I don't have a clue. Like...
Shit.
Oh, nice. The point is, which is pissing me off with this capital flow guy, is he's not like giving like a blueprint. It's basically you have to like read everything on your own and like do your own research, and like it's not straightforward. It's pretty tough, but that's why good as well.
Have you looked at Ken Chigbo? I feel like his is a lot more beginner friendly.
Yeah, but I don't like that. Like if I want to do it, I want to do it like the...
Yeah, but like you need to... Yeah, but would you not like rather learn all these... I think what you need to do is you need to carry on reading all these articles, and for now, rather than understanding why this does this and why this does this, all the terms and concepts that don't make sense, I think you just need to practice those and understand, like when he says a positive bell curve, you're like, what the fuck does that mean? Actually understanding what that means.
You mean a bull steepener curve?
Who, what?
Bull steepener, beer flattener.
I don't know I don't know what language you're speaking, mate.
Yeah, I was...
But yeah, I think you need to understand like each term. So then you can actually just understand like what he's actually talking about. And then you can understand the links. Because yeah, I don't know. That's too much for me. I like that guy on YouTube. He was okay.
Yeah, but what I don't know what I should get from the guy on YouTube. Like he's always saying, like for example, his last video. I think I watched it on the weekend, or like no, last week. Last week he said like, okay, we are on stocks now, and now these are the levels on the bottom, these are levels for the top. Either way, we go down or up now.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah, never mind.
Or like the dark pool is buying, like that doesn't matter. I don't
I
care.
mean,
about
technically,
that.
that's like a kind of COT data. Dark pool is just what the hedge funds are buying and selling.
But COT data as well. COT
Is
data
there
good.
GDP for the US? Is it this final GDP quarter on quarter? Is that the only GDP
what
report?
was the last print?
Minus 0.5. Is this the only GDP report for the US?
They only have one every quarter. I know that.
Okay, so yeah, that's it.
Wait, what was the last print you said?
Minus 0.5. Wait, no, I don't know. I'm on. Never mind. No. Wait, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
No.
Are you going through your massive fucking book of
Wait,
stuff?
Wait.
You'll find it. Don't worry. We've got a week.
Wait. Am I wrong? Should be on. Wasn't it here? Bro.
Yeah, there you go. If you look on my
Yes.
screen as well. Look at us little macro nerds. How cute.
Oh, bro, it should be at economic metrics.
And that's why that sheet
But the
is
problem-
shit.
No, the problem is as well with that I have with the sheet is the data is either way it's glitching or it's not putting all the data. Like for example, this one, it's a weird like the timestamp at the bottom is weird. It's like you see the gaps.
Yeah.
September 2024 to July 2025. Like I would like it to zoom more in. That's fucking.
Yeah, I get you.
Like,
Where's interest rates as well? Unemployment claims.
interest. Fed is there should be more down or not? Way more.
Am I stupid?
Wait, next. Wait,
Unemployment rate? No. That's obviously not interest rates, idiot.
Fed meeting calendar. I got it. September 16th.
What's it normally called? Why is it just not here?
Fed minutes or Fed rate decision.
There we go. Fed
There
funds
is my
rate. Got it.
How often do you think they're gonna cut?
Oh, mate, I don't have a clue. I just know that Powell doesn't want to cut right now. Trump wants to get Powell out, and as soon as he gets Powell out, Trump wants to cut to then stimulate the economy and all this shit. That's
so
all I
retarded.
really.
That
That's
is
all I
like
know.
the most retarded thing. Trump is so dumb. Like, okay, no, he's not dumb, but
Well, that's what
That's
he
why,
wants. That's
like-
his whole like agenda. That was part of the plan. Is because then doing that, I can't remember. Fucking stimulate economic growth and cutting rates will then help with a bunch of other stuff that he wanted to do. I can't remember what it was.
I think he's trying to get the housing market down, but that's not gonna happen either way, even if he's cutting rate. But
I feel like
as I said, yield curve is gonna blow the fuck out if they cut so much. That's gonna be interesting. For now, priced in is 2 cuts this year. 50 basis points. Gonna see.
Is that right? US unemployment claims. No, that's not right. Shit. Unemployment rate, unemployment claims. Ah, fuck, man. Why is this so long? Non-farm employment change. Oh no. Wait. I didn't know what ADP is just an estimate of basically what NFP is going to be. Did you know that?
I knew that because I held a trade through that. Like,
So that's why ADP is always like, because I know people look at ADP as a prediction for NFP. Like based on what NFP does, then okay, it's like a rough estimate. But I didn't know that's actually what it is. It's literally just the private sector or big banks and stuff estimating what NFP is going to be.
but that's useless anyways. Like,
This
I don't
an
know.
early look at employment growth usually 2 days ahead. Wait, where's the actual estimated change in the number of employed people during the previous month? So they just try and calculate NFP, and then NFP comes out. I didn't know that, but I always knew that ADP, like people look out for that to use that to then guess what NFP is going to be, but I didn't know it actually just does that.
but guessing data is anyways coin flip.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Unemployment claims.
Okay, now I'm gonna find that GDP data.
Ah, shit. Employment rate.
This is the coolest sector in this fucking Excel. This like
That does
spread
look
against
cool.
Fed funds and CPI or unemployment. It's
Average hourly earnings. See how this has changed. Consumer inflation. When businesses pay more for labor, the higher costs are usually passed on to the consumer. Huh. Makes sense.
yeah. Look for that's for example. That's what's like going into GDP. If you have more earnings.
Yeah,
you
but
have
that
more
I know that's
spending.
like, but then you could technically say this also has an impact on interest rates. Because
Yes.
if we see inflation, then obviously then they're gonna increase rates to then battle inflation. So it's all linked, technically.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, but then it's just one big section because jolts affect CPI, CPI
Yeah,
affects
oh,
the
yeah,
manufacturing
of course.
PMI, all of it links. Okay, right, now USD is done.
Wait, where's
Now for pound. What's interesting though, I was looking at the labor data for pound. There's literally only 2. Whereas like US has jolts, ADP, unemployment claims, non-farm, unemployment rate, everything. Literally the UK only has claimant count change and one other thing. So I'll show you. These 2. That's it. That's the only employment data the UK gets. Claimant count
Makes
change
it
and
easier,
unemployment.
but harder at the same time.
So here, look, employment data. That's it. Compared to the US. Bam. Unemployment, 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 unemployment. Oh, that's
Do you
not
think
even.
That's good or bad?
There you go. US gets all that as well. Do you think that's good? What, that they only have those two?
Yeah.
I think it's better for the US because you can see more insight. UK, you've got what? Percentage of total workforce that is unemployed and seeking employment. And then the change in that number. So you can see
I would say the same.
how many people are unemployed and the change in the number of people unemployed. Whereas US, this one's good. How many job openings there is. If there's more job openings, then that's obviously better for the economy because more businesses are hiring, which means they're spending money, which is stimulating economic growth. So that's a really good one. Job openings.
GDP.
But
Yeah.
the UK don't really have anything like that. It's just these two boring things. So I think it is better for the US because you can get a little bit more insight.
Yeah, definitely. But the Fed has anyways also so much impact on other countries like the
Oh yeah, of course, Jesus.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
why having the US as main preference is important.
That's why like trading only USD. So you don't have to look at any other currencies. You literally just only focus on USD for funder and you only trade USD pairs. Imagine that.
Yeah.
That would be, and you only focus on like US based equities. So S&P, NASDAQ, DXY, US bonds, nothing else.
I think active management S&P is way too easy. I think it's a money print method.
What is? What?
Actively trading S&P.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just like moved my money. You set me trading 2-1-2 like this
Yeah.
thingy. I took all the money, put that into my broker, and now I'm actively trading on that, like the S&P. Buying like, based on the funder.
Something similar. So I've currently got like a bit of money in ETFs, and one easy, super easy way I'm trading. I'm kind of actively trading. Oh my god, stocks have dropped.
What?
Bro, what?
do you mean?
One sec. Sorry, one sec. Have they just absolutely tanked today? I was up 14%. I checked literally early this morning. Now it's only up 9%.
Which ETF?
I have
on
these
weekend?
ones.
How can they drop? It's weekend.
Yeah, that's why I'm so confused. Huh? Oh, I was looking at 3 months. Okay, never mind. Capping. Anyway, I wanted to move my ETFs because all mine are US based at the minute. I've got one all world one, which, yeah, but the rest are all like US based. Instead, what I wanted to do is split it into US based ETFs and then Europe based ETFs. So like 40%, 40%. And basically every time US equities has a drop, a dip. So every time stocks has a dip, I would take all money out of the Europe ones and put it into the US ones. And then vice versa. When Europe has a dip, I take the money out of the US ones and put it into the Europe ones and then hold it until it recovers. Does that make sense?
So wait, you're trying to sell the top at US to buy.
So like,
new.
no. So what I'd do is, so let's say I'm 50-50 in each. When one has a heavy dip, let's say that's 3%. I mean, when does UK have a drop? Okay, so UK is a lot more stable than the US at the minute. a retracement on the UK looks like 2% is a good benchmark. So
The gains are good as well.
so let's say 2% on each, and by the looks of it, do they do it at the same time? Oh shit, they kind of do it at the same time, to be fair. But the plan was, I was hoping, okay, this, but like you can see here, right, at this point, right, UK, oh shit, UK drops as well. Fucking hell, never mind. But I was hoping, like, you know, UK is going up, so I'd take my money out of UK and put it into US as it drops. Let it recover, cash the gains, and invest back into UK. So I'm 50-50 again. Then the UK drops. I take my 50% out of US, whack it into UK, wait until it recovers. And then once it gets to here, take 50% out again, whack it back into the US. So I'm catching a retracement on each one, basically.
I think if you put the 50% from the, in this example, UK just into the S&P, you would make higher returns. Because the S&P is outperforming the every other Euro sector so much.
I'm heavily in Nasdaq. That's my biggest one, and that's for example, I'm up 16%, which is yeah. I think I invested about, must have been a bit higher.
Look, and now grow some balls. Put that on your main broker account.
Hell nah.
Print some my FX book stats.
Hell nah.
I don't know how much fees I'm paying, but they are fine for now. It's the fees, right, that you're worried about? Or is it like...
No, I'm not even bothered about the fees. It's just, I'd rather, that's like safe money. I'd rather, like, rather than having money in a high interest bank account, I just keep it in there and slowly put more money into different things. I already have like okay money in my trading accounts.
That's why I'm leveraging my ES positions, because I'm too poor.
Oh shit, what things do you need for UK? Okay, GDP, that's an easy one. Boom. CPI. Oh, that's year on year. Huh. Does the UK not do a CPI month for month?
I don't know. Okay, I'm out.
No, they don't.
Know what the year to year brings me. I know that.
No, they only do year on year. The fuck? God damn, I'm learning things. It's released monthly. Am I tripping?
Bro, I think year on year prints useless. No, I'm just saying, bro. For now, I think useless.
But this is, how, fuck me, bro, I'm actually fried. So year on year is how much it's increased based on, like, let's say August last year. So it's August last year versus August this year.
Yeah.
So it's saying the cost of pricing, the price of goods and services has increased 3% since last, let's say last August, or last June in this case. Are you sure?
But I don't know why they would year on year. I don't get it.
No, we're oh yeah.
But why would you do year over year? I don't get it.
If year on year is falling, but month on month is strong, markets. Ah, bro, I can't be asked for even understanding
then I could
that.
just check inflation swaps. Inflation swaps is basically the guess of the year on year next year.
Huh? Bro, what Gaylords? They don't do a month on month. Okay, never mind.
Don't
HPI.
question
What's
your own-
HPI? An RPI? Bro, what are these?
That's why I don't go into that. I'm sticking to US. Fuck that.
Changing the selling price of homes. Ooh. That's actually really interesting. Holy shit, I've never... Bro, what? The selling price of homes. That is so interesting to look at. So since 2020.
Dropped.
So beginning of January last year
Now
was
you
a
should check,
Oh, so this is basically when you should be buying a house.
check what BOA interest rates was at that point. I think it's gonna be like in 2024. Wait.
Bro, these are some interesting charts. Holy shit, I want to add that to you. Huh. I'm just going to add like a little extra.
When did they start dropping or going up again?
What? Jan 2024. Housing prices went up.
Jan 2024.
That is such an interesting chart. I like that.
Jan 2024?
That was the time. Crazy like COVID spiked house prices. I wonder why.
Because interest rates got pushed up heavily. What was that? 2021, right? They started hiking rates at November 2021. Heavily. They went from 0.1
Wait, so
to
if
5.
interest rates went up, that means it's harder to get a loan. No, so surely housing prices should go down. Because if it's harder for people to get a loan and pay for a house, then not many people are buying houses. Right?
Wait.
So if interest rates are going up, it's more expensive to borrow money to buy a house, which means less people are buying houses. So why would the price increase? I don't think it's to do with interest rates, because surely interest rates going up should lower the cost of a house, the price. Right?
I'm gonna think. Yeah, I'm on my limit. Fuck ChatGPT, bro.
Do you want me to do it?
Ask him, like, I don't. Probably.
Why
Is
did...
this linked to the interest rates or something? I would ask. I don't know.
Yeah, so no one was buying during COVID. So they had to reduce mortgage rates.
Yeah, housing market is a thing.
Interest rate, here you go. Low rates fueled the surge. You can see prices falling sharply in 2022 to 2023. Aggressive rate hikes to fight inflation. Yeah. So yeah, increasing rates then decreases the price because obviously no one's buying houses. Reduced affordability, demand cooled, prices fell. Okay. So it's because of COVID, no one was buying, so they had to stimulate it by reducing mortgage rates. I like this. Extra.
Interesting.
We're gonna have little extra shit here. HPI, what the fuck does that stand for? Housing Price Index.
Smart.
Right, I don't
man.
even say it. Why does it not even say it? Oh, there it is. House Price Index. That's a cool data point. I like that. HPI.
When is
Change in
everything
sun.
opening again?
I've got to go for food. Sound. We don't have current data, just have past data.
Huh? What did you scream?
I said sound because my food is ready and I was shouting to someone. Okay, this is actually going to be way better than your document, mate. Sorry.
No, fuck off. I'm gonna.
No, this is actually going to be so much easier to read. It actually will be.
Okay, I'm trying to learn to read the fucking thing I sent you. I'm trying to change it or something. I don't know.
Well, I'll actually do some funder stuff this week. I'll try and get this. I'll get this done. If you're not back on, I'll have food and I'll be back on in about half an hour or so.
Yeah, just ping me then. I'm gonna eat.